Everyone, hope you're well and having a good week in the sun. Lots of good stuff I'm seeing at training, so well done keeping up the hard work despite not being able to go to competitions. This week we are going to look at knee stability and working on exercises to help relieve some of the stress on our knee and hopefully therefore reduce some of the pain. So we're going to do 2 warm-up, 4 core exercises. Our first warm-up exercise is very simple. We're just going to look at our quad activation. So when we're looking at our quad activation, we're just going to be squeezing our glutes. We can do this in a stand-up position, or we can do this sitting down with our legs up straight. And what we're looking for is this part of our muscle here to contract at the same time as the rest of this muscle. Now this might seem common sense, but actually we find that a lot of people don't have the ability to contract this muscle first. So when you're just contracting the leg, I want you to think about holding it for 5 seconds, as well as only contracting this part of the leg to get it activated. You're going to do that for 30 seconds on each leg. The next exercise involves a TheraBand. If you don't have a TheraBand, then use a pair of tights, that will work just as well. So we're going to put this around our knees, okay, and we're going to be doing glute bridges, okay. So for this, we're going to be looking at activating our glutes and keeping our legs open and not letting our knees fall in, taking off some of the pressure during the glute bridge. So have a lie down on your back, okay, and keep your knees about hip width apart, and you're just going to lift up, squeeze with the butt cheeks, and down, up and down. You're going to do this 5 times, and when you get to the top, make sure our hips are above our rib cage and our glutes are squeezing as if we've got a £50 note between our butt cheeks, and not letting that drop, okay? After 30 seconds, then release back down and start again. You can also try this with a weight on your hips, like this, okay? Just as a progression. A further progression is single leg glute bridges, okay? Making sure we come up and not letting our hips drop to the side or rotate, really important, okay? Then hold for 30 seconds. You'll do 3 times 10 of double leg, or you'll do 3 times 5 on each leg, okay? Next up we have our Bulldogs. So again, we'll need an elastic band around our legs and a tennis ball. So for this, we're going to place our tennis ball on our back, like so. Let's put it in a place that feels comfortable. Wrists going to be under shoulders, knees under hips. We're then going to lift our knees 2 centimeters off the ground, and we're going to walk forward, opposite hand to opposite leg, okay? 5 steps back, 5 steps forward. It's a very slow movement, okay? The reason I say we want a tennis ball on our back is it shouldn't fall off. So we shouldn't be rotating when we're doing this. That's a great key extra component to help you with the movement. So you're going to do 3 times 5, okay? But 1 is 5 forward, 5 back. Next up we have our RDLs. So for our RDLs we're going to need a weight, okay? And we're going to have our weight in the opposite hand to our standing leg. We're going to put our hand on our hip, and this will make sure we're doing it right and we're hitching from our hip and not rotating and cheating, okay? So we're going to lower ourselves down, okay, and the weight just hovers off the ground. Don't fall onto the ground. There's a slight bend in our leg and our back is straight and our back leg is used for counterbalance. And then we're going to squeeze nicely, strongly up, okay? Our hand will help us know that we're going straight forward and not rotating to the side, okay? A progression of this will be you come down, making sure our back leg still comes up as high, and then we drive up. Down, and drive up, okay? You'll do that both sides, so 3 times 12, 6 on each leg. Our next exercise are going to be get-ups. So, going to have our weight. We're going to lock it up above our hands. This can be obviously your backpack or anything that works. Mine's a jerry can. And we're just going to stand up from this position, nice and tall, and back down. We're going to keep nice and straight. We're not going to step to the side like this. Okay, that's going to put more pressure on the knees. Okay, so straight down and straight back up again. Okay, keeping our hands tall and locked out. So for this one, we're going to do 3 times 12. Making sure you do 6 standing up on one leg and 6 standing up on the next leg. Our last exercise are going to be plyometric squats. So for this exercise, we're going to put our band back on, okay? there's going to be two ways. If you have a step like I do, I'm going to show you that way. If not, I'll show you an alternative way. So stand up on the step, okay? We're either going to squat down, jump down and jump back up really quickly, okay? The reason I keep our band on here is so we can make sure our legs come out and they don't fall in when we land, okay? I've put a mat down here so it's a nice soft landing. You can use your air mats. Try not to do it on concrete because obviously that will put lots of pressure on your knees and we don't want that. If you don't have a step, we can just do plyometric squats, making sure you get down to 90 each time, okay? And not letting our knees fall in, so keep the band on. So for that final exercise, you're just going to do 3 times 12, okay? Nice and simple, nice and easy. If you have any questions at all, let us know at SV, more than happy to help.